show. Godzilla! Yeah! So guys, as you heard of the info, we're doing Shin Godzilla today. Yay!
Alright!
I post them as doing this is the third form.
Yes, this is the third form of Shin Godzilla.
See, I posed him like in the movie. Have you guys seen? He was like this. He's trying to look at his new arms he got.
Mm-hmm. And as you guys can probably see from this is a very dark figure. Let me see if I can pull it in for you guys. Here we go. So you can see this is a very dark figure as far as the scales and everything go. But there is a ton of detail on this thing, and I think there's, how many points of articulation? Is like 30 maybe?
Over 30.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I don't remember from the packaging, but and speaking of packaging, so this is a NECA toy, and
5.
all right, and so we have, this is a NECA Shin Godzilla. So we didn't keep the plastic packaging that came with it. This is just the only card that was in it, and then the standard Godzilla sort of thing that you see for all the Toho licensed stuff. And here's a picture of him, and this actually does a better job of showing his nose and his eyes, and you'll see that when we do the figure as well.
Points of articulation.
Okay guys, Leo has found 19 points of articulation, and we'll just go through the rest of the packaging really quick. There is the old NECA, and this is, I believe, a 2016 figure. And there he is, getting ready to destroy a city. So, pretty basic artwork overall for him.
It kind of has the same look to the last packaging we did.
It does, yeah. NECA's packaging is all clear plastic boxes, which is what this one was too. But those take up a lot of room, so we got rid of that. This is also one of the figures we got on vacation that we were definitely keeping an eye out for. We were very pleased to see him. In fact, you guys can look through all of the toy haul that we got on the vacation for 2017. Just keep an eye out for that video. It may or may not be up by the time you guys see this one.
See, he can pose like he's ready. He's using his heat breath.
And you guys can see he has an incredibly long tail on him. If you extend it out all the way, it's like crazy enormous.
See, if this has a, so if you do this, you could take it off, and it's pretty easy to put back on.
Yeah, they're just ball joints for his tail.
See?
There you go. You can just kind of push it, and in fact, that's how he came in the box as well, as without his tail.
Look at that. So it looks like a 4-part joint, and here's the hole that it goes in.
Yeah, it's just your regular standard ball joint. If you guys are into Transformers at all, you've seen those a million times by now.
Yeah, and let's see if this guy can do the Transformer dance. He can't.
No, he's not a Transformer. You probably can't do the Transformer dance. That's a very complicated, very technically demanding.
Here's what the Godzilla dance. The Godzilla dance does for the Shin.
Whoa. Guys, that's pretty crazy. So you guys can see the coloration on this one is a lot different than it, and his head sculpt is completely different from Godzilla's of the past.
Also, this guy we used in a video again. We used the same one. We used the same one.
Yeah, we have different Godzillas showing up in random videos, just here or there. Keep you guys out for those. We like to combine lots of stuff in our videos. This guy has appeared in the Where's Bumblebee video, which also may or may not be up.
The missing Bumblebee video.
Yeah, Bumblebee is missing. That's right. We called it Bumblebee is missing. You guys can keep an eye out for that one as well. It may be up, it may not by the time you guys see this one. But this one, I think we might need to get a close-up look on this one, just because he's so dark. It's really hard to pick up a lot of detail from this far away. So let's take a look at him. Let's start with his head. Okay, as you can see in the picture.
Also, guys, let me tell you that on the front it has the Godzilla that we showed on the other one. The same Godzilla. The wrong one. The 1955 one.
Yeah, that's on all the packaging from the Toho licensed Godzilla. It's very, very normal. So you can see there's a point of articulation here, and you can see his very, very tiny eye and his almost gorilla-like nose. And then we kind of have this thing where his jaw detaches itself almost as if he's a snake. But you can, I think if you guys just don't extend it too far, it's probably fine. You can see he's got this really nice red coloration on his scales. This also extends throughout the high detail on this guy. And let's take a look at his arm. So there's a point of articulation on his wrist and his arm itself. And you can see, let's get a close-up look of the hand. Right there. Here's his greasy claws. Take a look at the chest plate there. Detail on this is frankly amazing. There's his foots with the mounting peg holes on the stamp, of course. The mounting peg holes, we don't have any display stands yet for them. I would definitely consider getting it for this figure, not so much for the other ones, but definitely for him. It looks like he's got like lava or something going through his whole body. There's the classic Godzilla scale pattern that we've all come to know and love. And coming back here, you can see his tail is segmented into about a bazillion pieces. If you want, you can have his tail be almost as tall as Godzilla is. And he will generally, I think, stay pretty close to that.
But there's one problem.
Trying to get him to stand so he doesn't look derpy is definitely a challenge. We're kind of coming close here, but his legs can get really kind of cockeyed here in a hurry. So you guys can see his... That's actually pretty good. That's actually one of the better poses I think we've been able to get out of this guy. Just with this much articulation, guys, it's really difficult to do a lot of stuff with this guy. It's awesome that they put this much detail into it, but just kind of between you, me, and Leo over here, I could have done without quite this many points of articulation, to be honest with you guys. What do you think about that, buddy?
Yeah.
But we love this guy. This is a very, very cool figure. Let's see if we can see inside his mouth. You got any fish in there or anything? It's just all pink in there, which you can't really see. Not enough lights pick it up, but pinkish. Yeah, reddish pinkish kind of a thing. There you go. You can have him stand up, but he always is inclined to look at the ground, which I'm not so in love with.
Let's make him ceiling looker.
Oh yeah, the old classic ceiling looker. Oh look, his head is, guys, can you see that? His head is completely upside down.
He's looking at the ceiling.
I don't know what practical use this would ever have, but you can definitely do it.
We could definitely do it with Godzilla to be a ceiling looker.
Except he wouldn't be able to, he's like, look, here, his eye is right here. Actually, let me show you this. His eye is right where my pen is. He would have to look through his jaw to see. And I don't know if he can do that. Look through his entire flesh to look at the ceiling.
He actually is looking at the ceiling.
Yeah.
See, his two beady eyes are looking up there.
Yeah, he could look at the ceiling actually over my head, but not over Leo's head. He would have to tilt his head a little bit more.
Which you can't do.
Yeah.
Here's him as a daddy looker.
Ah, he's looking at me. Oh, guys, I wanted to show you this too. This is something weird on the tail. You can see all these spots where it's almost like something has broken off of it, or almost like it's been burned. And I don't know if those are unique to this figure.
Shin Godzilla.
And there's something kind of funky going on with it, or if that's supposed to be there. Guys, if you have this figure and you happen to know this answer, or you work for NECA and you know this answer, leave us a comment below, because we're kind of curious about that part. It doesn't distract us from liking the figure or anything like that. It's just kind of an oddity. And
He's
there you can
looking at
see,
you.
like he's staring at us, guys.
And then he's staring at me.
Ah! You see the full length of his tail there. It's a...
Then he's a ground looker.
Obscenely long tail, this guy
He's
has.
a ground looker.
Yeah, he is. He's looking at the ground. Well, that kind of makes sense, because if he's going to like burn subways and he's going to burn, you know, cars and buses and stuff, that kind of makes sense because they're all on the ground. But you can see his, actually here guys, let me bring in his foots right there. You can see it's almost like he's resting back on his ankles and his toenails are pointed like straight up, which I think is kind of a sort of a weird way of doing that. And now we have...
The package just disappeared.
The packaging has disappeared under the review mat, guys. We just watched that. Okay, so you can see it's kind of, his toenails are pointing towards the sky, which I think is kind of odd. But it doesn't take away from this being a really, really cool figure.
Ceiling looker, always look at the ceiling. Ceiling looker, always at the ceiling.
There's a lot of songs associated with this character, apparently.
And spin your tail around. And that's happily ceiling looker.
Actually, let's look at his feet for another second. I just want to see how they're molded here. Trying to get these parts flat.
Ceiling looker. He always looks at the ceiling.
It's almost like you have to press those parts down to get them to stay there. Which I guess
ceiling looker.
It looks like a pelican.
Ceiling lookers always look at the
Pelicanzilla.
Ceiling looker.
Alright, guys.
Pelicanzilla. Look, ground looker. He always looks at the ground. He roars when he sees subways and cars and buses too.
And there you guys go.
And then side looker, and he can open his mouth and close his mouth to make it look like he's singing.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with
Looker. I look everywhere. Looker.
Jaw
I look for my
articulation.
kitty. Hey.
He's haying me. What Godzilla? What?
Do you have my car keys?
No, I don't.
Oh, where's my car keys?
Okay, well he goes out to find them. Leo, the question I guess we have out there for everyone is, should they get this figure?
Yes.
Should they get this one? So should they get this one more than another one, or should they get this with another one?
They should get this with another one.
So if you were going to get only one, which one would it be?
1985.
You get 1985 over Shin and over 2014, the most dangerous toy in the world?
I'll do 3 of them.
No, let's just say you can only pick one.
So I would do 1985.
Okay, so Leo would do 1985. The NECA 1985?
I picked 1954.
Okay, so Leo's going with the original Godzilla. Guys, the one I still would pick out of all Godzillas is probably still the 1985 Imperial, which of course we have a review up. You can look at that as well. I still love that figure.
Wait, guys.
It has just a unique, cool thing about it.
He has his teeth on his jaw, look.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Here we go, guys. Oh, let's see if we can get a close-up of that. Here.
See, look at this. See, he has teeth on his jaw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
His teeth are out of place.
You did?
I gotta go. I have to drive in my Safari.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
He's gonna go driving a Safari, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us the old thumbs up.
His Safari is to go back home.
Hit the old red subscribe button if you've not done so already. And if you'd like, follow us on Twitter so you guys can get the latest and greatest content as soon as it appears on YouTube. And guys, leave us a comment below. Do you guys have this figure? Do you like this figure? Is this a figure you guys are planning on getting? What is your favorite Godzilla? Let us know.
Go home also.
Let us know in the comment section below. And we will see you all
Next time.
Oh, the review app beat me to it. All right, guys, you heard him. We'll see you then.
We'll see you next time.
Him too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.